What's up, guys? FierceVlog here. First time doing a well, it's not really the first time, but it's been a long time since the last done an IRL video, and figured in response to P Dog's video, I would do my own movie collection. Mostly for comparison, see if he's got exactly the same taste I have. And I've probably ended up splitting this into different parts because I've got so many fucking movies. To begin with, let's start off with a real cracker. First off, 300. How can you not like 300? So much testosterone, so much masculinity. I mean, look at those abs. Those fucking abs. I've not seen the second one though. Pete said that the second one isn't that great. I don't give a shit. I'll probably watch it anyway because it's fire. Because it's 300. Those fucking abs. They've got. I'm mesmerized by those abs. Sorry, but 300, excellent film. One of the best. TMNT, the movie. Excellent animation. Loved it. Fucking getting Sarah Michelle Gellar and Patrick Stewart as well. It's fucking amazing film. I'm a bit skeptical about the new Turtle movie coming out, the one done by Michael Bay. I'll probably still watch it, just for the pure fact that it's Turtles. But whether it be good or not, I won't know until I actually watch it. I'm expecting a lot of explosions. Probably weren't expecting this one. Billy Connolly's World Tour of New Zealand. This was actually this actually belongs to my mom, to my mother, but I sort of borrowed it, and I think this was like my first part of actually seeing Billy Connolly, and really enjoyed it, and I've liked Billy Connolly as a comedian ever since. I've even liked Billy Connolly as an actor, even in Boondock Saints. That's it. He's really good in that. And because of that, that's also the reason why I've got Billy Connolly Live in London 2010 and the Billy Connolly Essential Box Set Collection with Live in New York, Live at the Hammersmith Odeon, and Live 1994, World Tour of Scotland, and Billy Bites Your Bum and Handpicked by Billy. And you got Billy and Albert. Really funny guy. You cannot hate him. This one's an old one. But fuck it. Spy Kids Trilogy. Spy Kids 1 was an amazing film. Spy Kids 2 was awesome. Spy Kids 3D when I saw it when I was a lot younger, I fully enjoyed, but now I can only ever watch it in 2D. Has not aged well. I've not seen the new Spy Kids. I sort of refuse to see the new Spy Kids, mostly because it doesn't have the I don't think it has the same two people in it. But it's a really good film. Another old one, really old. Volume 3 of Beyblade. I remember having the other two volumes on VHS. I don't know what happened to them. I don't even know why I've still got this, but fuck it, it's mine. I've got it. This one is a more recent purchase. Yu-Gi-Oh! Bonds Beyond Time. Not the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie, but I bought it when me and Pete were playing nothing but Yu-Gi-Oh! Decade Duels for the past few months. So fuck it, it's £3.50. I'll buy it. New and improved DX. How if you're a WWE fan, you cannot hate D-Generation X. All the stuff they get up to is just funny. The matches were great. Despite a lot of people saying, I know it's scripted, I know it's blah blah blah. I will never hate WWE. I will never hate the Generation X group. Next up is Epic. I've only ever seen it twice. Once again, good animation. I think it's been one thing. If a lot of times the story sucks, I can really appreciate the animation. And the voice acting isn't too bad in it. Was not expecting Beyonce to be in this though. That just didn't seem right. Even if you did only have like a small part. But yeah, not a bad story. Now, one of the funniest, and I have to repeat on this one of the funniest films ever. Hot Fuzz. This is the second part of the Cornetto trilogy. I unfortunately do not own Shaun of the Dead. I have seen Shaun of the Dead. I just don't own Shaun of the Dead. But either way, Hot Fuzz is probably the funniest out of the Cornetto trilogy. And technically, this actually belongs to my dad. Well, I sort of took him. It sort of took it, and he didn't know. And if he watches this, he probably will know. But yeah, Dad, if you can't find it, it's here in my room. Before this when there was a whole bunch of different films coming out. Arnold Schwarzenegger's The Last Stand. Not really a big fan of Schwarzenegger, but this one was actually pretty good. Johnny Knoxville wasn't too bad in it, and Forrest Whitaker. Dude, Forrest Whitaker always seems to play the same part. He's always playing a cop of some kind, like every time. But yeah, a really good action film. Recommend giving it a watch. The Wolverine. After the abomination that was X-Men Origins, and I haven't seen first. That first one was it? What's the X-Men called? That one that came out after Origins, first something. But Wolverine was a really good, actually really good story. I mean, you can't hate most of the films he's in. You can't hate Hugh Jackman. Going back to X-Men Origins, Hugh Jackman was the only decent one in it. But really good film. Looking forward to Days of Future Past. I'm actually gonna stop these two around for a second. Olympus Has Fallen. Excellent action film. I mean, come on, Gerard Butler and Morgan Freeman in the same film. Anything that has Morgan Freeman in it, I'll probably watch. You can't hate. Morgan Freeman. And with Aaron Eckhart as the president. But every time I see him, all I can think of is Two-Face. Really good film. Lots of explosions. I think was the director. I think it was the director Michael Bay, or was it somebody else? I think it was Michael Bay. Just judging from the lot of explosions, I could be wrong. I probably will be corrected on it. But it was a really good film, and I pretty enjoyed it. This is where our opinions differ. This is why I had to change it. White House Down with Channing Tatum and Jamie Foxx. I'm going to say this, Pete. I don't care what you say. I think this is much better than Olympus Has Fallen. You mostly hate it. You only give the reason that you hate it was because of the girl twirling the flag at the end. I fully love this. The action, the dialogue between Tatum and Fox, between President and I guess it's not really Secret Service at that point, but it was just the interaction was excellent. Action is excellent. Jamie Foxx is funny as hell, great actor. I don't often see Channing Tatum in much apart from when he's dancing, but yeah, good film. Much better than Olympus Has Fallen. Suck it, Pete. Speaking of Jamie Foxx, Django Unchained. Quentin Tarantino has a habit of making really awesome films. Sadly, this is the only Quentin Tarantino film I actually own. I've seen some of the others, like Pulp Fiction and the two Kill Bills, which I've now realised that the two Kill Bills aren't really actually that great. Pulp Fiction is fucking amazing, but Kill Bills aren't that great. But this, I could watch this over and over and over again. Samuel L. Jackson played a good part. Leonardo DiCaprio played an amazing part, and he should have got an Oscar for this, but he didn't, which is just wrong. There are so many films he should have got an Oscar for, and this should have been one of them. But a really amazing action film. Fully recommend giving it a good watch. This one I didn't actually know existed until I actually saw it at the shop. Van Helsing, the London assignment. It's actually an original animated adventure set before the original film Van Helsing. Basically, if you remember the beginning of Van Helsing, he's chasing Mr. Hyde, and when Mr. Hyde says that you missed him in London, this is the assignment he was talking about when he missed him in London. If you want to know what happened between him and Mr. Hyde, I would recommend watching this. I only picked it up for £2.50, but it's a really good watch. Wrestlemania, what was it? WrestleMania 29. So a lot of people who were a bit iffy with this one, but I fully enjoyed this. I mean, there were some really good matches in this. What with Undertaker versus CM Punk, Triple H versus Brock Lesnar. Ryback and Mark Henry was kind of disappointing. The WWE Championship match was supposed to be the big one time only Rock versus John Cena, but it wasn't definitely one time only, seeing as how they wrestled again like a year afterwards. So yeah. Is it open? Oh, I did open it. Okay, but we saw it at work. Thought, fuck it, I'll pick it up. Jackie Chan's The Myth. Another film I picked up for only £2. Obviously one of Jackie Chan's earlier films, and it's really, really good. It sort of goes back between, he plays two characters. It sort of goes back between him playing an ancient Chinese soldier in year 221 BC and being an archaeologist. Oh no, it's not one of his early films. It came out afterwards. It came out after Forbidden Kingdom, Rush Hour, New Police Story. I thought it was before. Not my mistake. It's actually after that. I did not know. But I don't think it was one that actually came out with like a lot of fanfare about it. But if you find Jackie Chan's The Myth, pick it up. Bruce Willis's well, it's not really Bruce Willis's. This is Looper, starring Bruce Willis and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I don't recognize Joseph Gordon-Levitt's name. If I saw him in something else, I'd probably recognize him immediately. But until then, I just don't. It's good for a one-time watch. I wouldn't recommend watching it again. There's not much to it. It's kind of meh. Oh, this goes missing. The third of the Connor trilogy, World's End. Really good, amazing. It's a really good, funny film. Probably the least funny out of the three of them, though. I mean, you can't top Hot Fuzz. Like, if Hot Fuzz is your high point, you can't go any higher than Hot Fuzz. But the fact that it's not as funny as Shaun of the Dead either, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still funny. But just compared to the other two, it's not that great. Now, I should have time for about half of another pile, I think. I'll do this pile short. Al Murray's the Pub Landlord. Al Murray, an amazingly hilarious British comedian. When Al Murray plays the Pub Landlord role, he becomes like the most British comedian ever. Like there's no one else. If you've not seen him, I highly recommend looking up some videos on YouTube for him, or even picking up some of his earlier works. But really funny guy. Recommend watching. Righteous Kill, starring De Niro, Pacino, and Curtis Jackson as well. But we're not watching it for Curtis Jackson. We all watch it for Robert De Niro and Al Pacino together as buddies. Just fully amazing film. What the fuck is that? I don't know where it is. Once again, I don't think this is mine. I think this belongs to my friend Michael. I can't remember. I might need to ask him about it. But I think this is his. Get Rich or Die Trying. Probably I think the first appearance Curtis Jackson had. I don't mind this film. I actually do like this film. Once again, though, I think this belongs to Mike. Once again, I need to ask him about that again. Corpse Bride, excellent film. Fully enjoyed it. If you've seen Nightmare Before Christmas, I recommend watching this if you haven't already. Really good film. Even if you look at the behind the scenes and see just the amount of work that went into it, definitely give it a watch. Ali G in the house. How can you not like Ali G in the house? Ali G is probably the best character this guy has, Sacha Baron Cohen has played or created, apart from King Julian. King Julian from Madagascar is the greatest. Is one of the greatest. But compared with Ali G, Borat, what's that fucker's name? Bruno. Ali G is the funniest out of all of them. And if you haven't seen it already, then what the fuck is wrong with you? Go watch it. Okay, I'm a really big Batman fan, so I'm kind of disappointed that The Dark Knight is the only one in the trilogy that I actually own. And to be honest, out of the trilogy, I think this is actually the best one. Mostly because you have Heath Ledger as the Joker, and he plays an amazing Joker. If you had to pick between Mark Hamill, the other guy whose name I can't remember, and Heath Ledger between who played the Joker, I would always have, for films, I would definitely always pick for like a proper real film, I would have Heath Ledger. If it's animated, I have Mark Hamill. Mark Hamill does the greatest animated Joker ever, followed very closely by Troy Baker. Troy Baker does an amazing Joker as well. Wanted, a really good film. Angelina Jolie, Morgan Freeman, and whoever the main character of the guy is. I don't know who I don't recognize the name James McAvoy. I mostly just recognize Morgan Freeman and Angelina Jolie. Really good film. Decides to break physics. But once again, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Really good film. Vin Diesel's The Riddick Collection. Somewhere in my house I have the new Riddick, but I got this ready for when Riddick comes out or came out, and comes with Pitch Black, and the Chronicles of Riddick, and it also comes with the animated film Chronicles of Riddick: Dark Fury, which ties up what happens in between Pitch Black and the Chronicles of Riddick. It's a really good animated film. If you can pick it up, if you've already got the first two and you can find Dark Fury, I highly recommend picking it up. Mostly just because it helps tie things together. You find out why Jack left in Chronicles of Riddick, and just watch it. Kick-Ass 2, really good film. Jim Carrey was really good when he played the role of Colonel Stars and Stripes, with Christopher Mintz-Plasse as the motherfucker. If you've not seen Kick-Ass 1, I would recommend watching Kick-Ass 1 first, otherwise you won't understand what the motherfucker's grudge is. But yeah, really good action film. R.I.P.D. This one was going to be a bit of a hit and miss. I mean, Ryan Reynolds is already an amazing actor, and he's really good in this. But I couldn't recognise Jeff Bridges from anything. I do know Jeff Bridges, but I can't remember what films he's been in. When I say hit and miss, it's like when I saw the trailers, it was really good. But I was like, is it going to be one of those films where the trailers look amazing and the actual film was complete shit? It wasn't. If I had to give it an 8, if I had to give it something out of 10, it would probably be a 7. You can watch it a few times, but after that, it's just meh. Right, once again, one of the funniest films this is one of the ones in my top 5 funniest films. Grown Ups 2, with Adam Sandler, Kevin James, Chris Rock, David Spade, and Salma Hayek. Very funny film. If you've seen Grown Ups 1, you sort of know what to expect. Also includes Shaq and Stone Cold Steve Austin as well. But if you've seen Grown Ups 1, go and grab Grown Ups 2, because you will not be disappointed. Right, okay, I'm just nearing 23 minutes, so I'm gonna leave it at this part. This part is gonna finish now, and I will do the rest of my collection in another part altogether. Okay? Bye bye.